Hi, so today I want to talk about posing in photos. We've done selfies already. I know you're all selfie kings and queens now. So today I want to talk about when you're having your photo taken, which is why I'm wearing something quite close fitting, because I really want to be able to demonstrate the difference how you're standing can make to photos. What most of us do a lot of the time when we don't like having our photo taken is we just kind of freeze and we tense up, and it doesn't really help. So what I want to do is give you a pose to go into so that you just automatically kind of know what you're doing, so that rather than kind of panic and freeze, you kind of go, right, I'm going to do this and hope for the best. Okay, so what we mostly do when we're having our photo taken is stand square on to the camera. What we're doing is taking up in a photo the most visual space that we can. We're making ourselves look wider, and most of what I'm going to be talking about today is going to be concentrated across here, because this is the bit that we're all most conscious of. So I don't look like I've got much of a waist. I'm quite blocky. You know, it's not. I can look better in a photo. Okay, so what we tend to do as well often is have our weight kicked out to the side, which in my case will create a lovely roll here as well, and it brings my chest down towards my stomach, so it's really not helping the whole look. So sure, I can stand up straight, and that makes a little bit of difference, but it hasn't really made a difference across here. This is all kind of still pretty much the same when I'm stood up straight. So what we want to do is get at a bit more of an angle to the camera. So rather than standing directly in front of the camera, one leg side by side, you want to put one leg slightly forward, one leg slightly back, and then you transfer your weight to the back foot, what is now the back foot. Okay, so I'm still square to the camera. I want to show you what happens as I turn to the side, so I'm going to try and get this arm out of the way, because what we're looking for is when you can see more of what's behind me. If you can see more of what's behind me, I'm taking up less space in the frame, and that's going to look better in a photo. Okay, so I'm tucking this hand out of the way a little bit. So, and I'm looking in a mirror, so if you're wondering why I keep looking, I'm looking in a mirror so I can kind of see what I'm doing. So what I can do is just turn slightly to the side, and all of a sudden there's shape getting created here. Now I can suddenly emphasize that by breathing in and standing up a little bit straighter. So all of a sudden there's all this shape going on that wasn't there when I'm stood like that, and it makes a really big difference in a photo. Now, the tighter the thing you're wearing, the more difference that's going to make. The looser the thing that you're wearing, the less difference. And actually, that's why there are kind of outfits for looking good in photos, outfits for looking good in real life, and they're not necessarily exactly the same outfits. Now, most women actually do this naturally when you're trying on clothes. You look from different angles in the mirror and suss out, I really like myself in this, and then you buy it. It all goes out the window when we're having our photo taken. So bringing it back, it's like you're looking at yourself in the mirror and kind of go, oh yeah, okay, I kind of like this, and you'll look thinner, basically, is what we're talking about. But don't go too far. You really want to still be able to see this hip just about, and there's a kind of sweet spot where you kind of suck everything in, which also helps you to be taller at the same time and gives you more shape. Okay. The other thing that you can do, which will help, is we haven't talked about legs. We've got one leg behind the other, we've got our weight on our back foot, all of that kind of stuff going on. But what you also want to do is kick the leg at the front forward, so your knee goes across the other leg. So actually, you're going to be creating a slimmer silhouette through your legs as well. So as you turn to the side, straighten up and kick your leg across, all of a sudden you're now a completely different shape. If you've got a little bulge here, stick your hand on it and it will be gone. Okay? Hopefully that will help. It takes a bit of practice. I would practice in the mirror, but kind of start to replace this with the, oh my God, I'm having my photo taken panic, and you should be able to start seeing the difference that it can make in photos. Thank you.